there's a possibility that they explode and light on fire. You know, because the hobby wasn't exciting enough just driving little mini cars. You got to have the potential of destroying your entire habitat and burn your house down. Welcome to the Willie Bill Outdoor Show. It's good, isn't it? Whoa. Hey y'all, this Willie Bill. I got another review for you today, and we're going to follow up on that most recent interview. Here we go again. I'm not interviewing these products because they rarely speak back. But put down in the comments you think that I should do an interview show, because I could probably do a really great job at that. We see how eloquent my speech is. The review I have for you today is of this little tiny silver lunch bag. It is not a lunch bag, big surprise. We're going to follow on the theme of last week's review of that little RC car. Now, I have not gone and gotten all sorts of different chargers and stuff to work with them. I'm keeping it simple right now. I got one little car, one little car I can run, make me smile, make me relive some childhood stuff. Then it goes on a shelf. I did get one of these. This appears to be a safety thing with these new batteries. It's new to me. LiPo, I believe it, not liquid, lithium polymer. I think it's lithium polymer. And I think part of the reason that the cars run so long and they go so fast is because it's new battery technology. Problem is with these things, when you charge them up, there's a possibility that they explode and light on fire. You know, because the hobby wasn't exciting enough just driving little mini cars. You got to have the potential of destroying your entire habitat and burn your house down because you want to steer a little car. So, I learned this, I'm aware, I try and take a safety precaution. That safety precaution appears to be just getting a couple little lunch bags, or one if you only have one car. It's meant to be a fireproof bag. I have not tried putting fire in a bag and seeing if it stays contained. I have not tried to explode a battery on an RC car. I would prefer to never experience that. I think that would be the best outcome. The idea of this thing is you put the battery in here while you're charging. If something goes wrong, it's contained. It doesn't damage all the stuff around you. Cool. So let's get into it. This one is called Zeee LiPo Guard. I have no idea if there are levels to this. I have no idea if there's good ones or bad ones, ones that keep more fire in than other ones. I don't know. This is the one I got. This is the one I'm going to use, and hopefully nothing goes wrong. Super simple, just like a lunch bag. Got a zipper top. It does have two zippers. I find that's convenient because then the wire can come in between the zippers while the battery's charging. I realize it's got a little doggy door. It's got a little trap door on the side here that I think is what you're actually supposed to use for bringing that cable in. Yeah, I'm not using it. I just don't think of it. I put the battery in there, I plug the battery in, I drop it in a bag, and then I zip it up and I realize, oh, there's a little doggy door. Haven't used the doggy door. So I think it's just as effective. It looks like there's a bit of a gap here, which is probably bigger than the gap I have when the zippers are closed. So I think what I'm doing is fine. There are some warnings on the back of this thing. Warnings. Never leave a charging battery unattended. Just watch your batteries all day. That sounds like a horrible part of the hobby. You're just going to always be charging stuff and staring at it. I wonder if it works like a pot, hot pot, or what is it? A watch pot. A watch pot will never boil because you're watching it, and in that your eye strength resists the superheating of the oxygen in the water. Is that how boiling works? It's H2O, right? So is it like making the oxygen grow and then it bubbles up? Like, where's them bubbles coming from? I'm not a science guy. I don't really know. apparently you can watch a battery and it'll still charge. So that's good to know. Always ensure the battery is on a non-flammable surface. So even in the fire bag, you're supposed to put it on a concrete, I guess. Ensure flap is sealed while charging. The LiPo safe is intended to reduce the chances of damage in the event of a LiPo fire. So they're worried about liability. They don't want to guarantee that you're not going to burn your house down when you charge a battery. I get it, but I'm pretty sure that's the whole intent of this thing. So, knock on wood, I haven't had one of these fire batteries explode. I just had it like charge, and then I could steer a tiny car until I got tired of it, and then I put it back on a shelf. So, I haven't had to test this. I suspect it's going to work just fine. And if you need this kind of a bag, you need a bag for your LiPo batteries, I'd say go ahead and get one of these. Zeee LiPo Guard. That's what I got for you today. Make sure you smack that subscribe and like, and we're going to see you next week. Take care, y'all. I don't know. I don't want fire batteries in my house. That sounds like a disaster.